Closing in on first pitch this evening from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Number 25 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Leaks ready. Here's the 1-0. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. 3-0 now. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike one. Swing and a little blooper to center. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball. Stepping in, Jason Kipnis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. That evens it up, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Center fielder
Denard Span comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. On to first, and there are 2 down. Pedro Alvarez will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full, 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first.
Center fielder.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Alvarez is up with it. The tag, and he is out. Settling in now, Starlin Castro, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Number 25 is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. Brett Gardner gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
He's running the risk of a 3-pitch inning if he makes an out there.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning. Brandon Crawford will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Lifted in the air out to left field, and it's a fly out to start the second. 1 away. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Maikel Franco, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he misses with it. 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Nope,
he's fallen behind now. 3-1.
The count is 3-1.
Smoked on the ground left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Darryl Porter takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. High and deep to right center field. Ellsbury going back. Still going back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Matt Joyce set to take his first cuts with a man at first and two away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Gardner is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Will Myers will get his first shot here, and he certainly had it working so far this season. Up over 350 entering play. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, and in a good hitter's park like this one, it's going to be even more important than usual to keep that fastball down. That's right where he's got to be living.
Still 2-2. Alvarez into the windup. 2-2 on its way. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Greg Bird will stand in now, just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Under it is the left fielder. And that's the second out of the inning. Justin Turner gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the seats, 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. George Springer steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Now batting,
Number 25 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Called strike 0-2. Driven to right field and deep. Gardner going back. A leaping effort there by Gardner, but it'll be in vain. That ball is gone. A home run. Leak gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Jason Kipnis comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Turner is over and he tucks it away for the second out. Denard Span stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. To first. Bird is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Didi Gregorius digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
the shortstop, Didi.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Two-seamer can't quite make it back over the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Right side, hit hard. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Gary Sanchez, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Grounded to third. This could be two. Franco has it. Kipnis on to first, and they get the double play. Eric Young Jr. will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the 330 mark to begin playing. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Pedro Alvarez is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Brandon Crawford is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Chopped in front of home plate. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Maikel Franco is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Bird is over now, and he's got it for out number two. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darrell Porter. He flew out in his last at-bat. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike one. One run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Castro. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Jacoby Ellsbury, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Ellsbury rounds it at first, heading for second now. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. So striding in, Starlin Castro, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. On the ground to third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So stepping in, Brett Gardner, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Joyce is there. Let's see if they try it. The throw home, and he is in there. Will Myers steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And this is low, ball 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. On the ground for Crawford. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Matt Joyce heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. Brian Mitchell is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Lifted in the air to center field. Ellsbury is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, George Springer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. 1-1.
1 strike.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gardner moves over, 2 down. Number 25 will dig in. 1 for 2, including a home run thus far.
Yeah, he definitely got a hold of that one earlier. He put a good swing on it.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
No, that's
Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Lifted the other way out to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Greg Bird is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Alvarez has his sign. First pitch on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. The 2-1 on its way. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Smoke toward the hole, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Striding into the box, Justin Turner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first. Digging in, Didi Gregorius. He reached on a single in his first try.
Well, everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Popped up. Kipnis is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Gary Sanchez will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Catcher, Gary.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Jason Kipnis makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Second baseman.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it to put it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 out to kick off the 6th.
Center fielder number 2.
Denard Span will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Hit hard back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Pedro Alvarez will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Grounded up the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. This is pulled into right. There to take it is Gardner, and there are 2 away now. Brandon Crawford will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
High in the air out to center field. Ellsbury is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Eric Young Jr. gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team. Ubaldo Jimenez will come on now. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. That's popped up out towards short right field. There to take it in is Kipnis, and there's one away. Digging in, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. In there at the knees, strike one.
Well, I think most fans would remember Jacoby Ellsbury's amazing 2011 season. That year he won a Gold Glove, a Silver Slugger, and was runner-up for the AL MVP award just behind Justin Verlander. That was a pretty big year.
Starlin Castro stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. In the air to straightaway right. Joyce is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Maikel Franco will stand in here to start the seventh in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Yeah, good thing we don't get paid by the hour, man. This game has flown by.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Not close. It's 2-0. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning. Darrell Porter stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Ellsbury. Oh, and he botches it. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. Matt Joyce will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first two plate appearances thus far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Squared that one up just a little late. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. And that misses 2-2. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball three. And he misses with it, ball four, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. George Springer has a great opportunity now to break this tie, but I'd imagine at least the corners will be playing in here. Steve Pearce will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Lays off 1-0.
He's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
And this hole he's digging on the mound, it's all his doing. He's got to be able to find the strike zone.
This is line to left. Young is there. Let's see if they try it. And they get the double play at third. And now this is going to turn into a triple play, and that will end. Brett Gardner steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the seventh.
Right fielder.
And he takes ball one.
We've seen that same pitch be called a strike more than once.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Span. He's got it one away. Will Myers will stand in looking to turn things around. He struck out and bounced into a double play so far. Not such a hot start. That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. One out, nobody on. Hit to third. There is Franco. And boy, an error saver there at first if he kept his foot on the bag. He did. Oh, what a play for the second out.
Number 33, Greg Bird.
Greg Bird started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Now the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Justin Turner will dig in now. He struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats. Chopped foul right at home plate. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Alvarez is there for it. And that retires the side. Number 25 stands in. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Liner toward right center, and that's going to be a base hit, so a good start as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to start the 8th. Jason Kipnis comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base. And that misses. Ball 1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Young is there. Makes the play. 1 away. Ready now, Denard Span. He singled his last time up. Swinging a soft liner, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. Pedro Alvarez gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
The batter, number 35, shortstop.
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Orioles lead it by 2 now, 3-1. And Gregorius will. Didi Gregorius will stand in. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. Will Smith is on out of the bullpen now.
For the Orioles.
Justin Ruggiano will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swung on and missed there by Ruggiano, and it's 0-2 now.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
On the move is Joyce, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
Gary Sanchez will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Throw gets him. 2 down. Eric Young Jr. will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. Into the windup and the pitch. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You gotta make him swing the bat.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will... Kicking off the top of the ninth, Michael Franco, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Sends that one out of play for strike one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ellsbury has it in his tracks, 1 down. Darryl Porter will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Drilled right back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Matt Joyce stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Turned on down the line. He'll go to the bag for 1. Steve Pearce takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to the...
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Striding in to start the ninth, Jacoby Ellsbury. And they'll need him to get something going here. Zach Britton is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Chauncey Pollock will be summoned to pinch hit here to start the bottom of the ninth. And remember, they need 2 to tie, 3 to win, so he's got his work cut out for him here. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Span is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Starlin Castro will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1. Might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Right fielder.
And he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes and 2 out. And he misses and likely will get an earful here as that retires the side. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
3 runs on 9 hits.